You know, it's not every day that I get to visit a brand new park in the U.S., but guys, we're all the way up at the top of New Hampshire. It's Storyland.
You know, it's obviously geared towards kids, but at the end of the day, I'm a kid at heart, and I find joy in all of these things. So I am excited to do all the little walkthroughs and yada yada, and obviously to ride the coaster.
Yeah, so they have 2 roller coasters here. One of them is a Hopkins, one of the few left in operation here in the U.S., and then they also have Roarosaurus, which is a Gravity Group family coaster. I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, again, similar to how I don't get to visit a new park in the U.S. too often, not too many wooden coasters need left to ride. So be able to knock out another one is pretty cool. But I'll tell you what, this park is kind of remote. We are up there. This is a popular tourist area for skiing. But there's
and in the summer too.
In the summer, but there's not a lot up here. We're driving through these windy roads up in the mountains, and there's not a lot of signs of civilization.
Yeah, it's definitely quiet because it's out in the mountains, but it's also not because there's so many people that come out here and all year round. So it's a weird one where it's location wise it's remote, but it's very popular. So
yeah, definitely. It is not a huge parking lot either. So not sure if it's gonna be busy today or not. But we have this cute little entrance here with this twisted little house setup. It should be cool. So let's go on inside. And what is the first thing we see upon walking in? A Dunkin' Donuts.
I mean, we're in New England.
That is such a New England thing.
I will say, as typically a Starbucks drinker, I've had a harder time finding those, and there's just a ton of Dunkins. So I'm I think I need to adjust. So I'm here. Also, we found a Bryant.
Bryant! Coaster 365.
One of my home parks, kind of, not really.
Wow.
It's 4 hours away.
So you've been coming here for a long time, right?
Yes and no. So I came back with my wife last year. That was my first visit since the mid-90s.
Wow.
I was a wee lad.
I'd say he's aging himself right here.
A little bit.
So tell us about this place.
I mean, this is such a staple of a New England childhood. I feel those you grew up in lists. For New England, coming to Storyland is absolutely on this list.
Okay.
It's a pilgrimage we all make, at least once or twice as a kid. And when I came back here last year, a lot of the rides are still here, the Flume, the Rapids, obviously Polar Coaster, which was my second credit. I love this place. It's super charming. It's really unique. Really not really anything else like it except maybe Dutch Wonderland, which is its sister park. But it's a good time. I think you guys will like it.
This is one of the first things you see when you walk in. The town hall and these guys. That is something. What? What on earth?
There are tons of fun waiting just for you. So come on.
The fair is the only place for you to be.
Everyone you know is sure to be there. Hurry, come to the fair.
I don't know about this one, guys.
Place to get a yummy treat. Hurry, come to the fair. Come to the fair. Everyone you know is sure to be there. Chase away your worries, chase away your cares.
Hey guys, guess what time it is? Off we go. I guess this will be our first look at the park. Hey look, it's a roller coaster. What's this one called?
Polar Coaster.
Polar coaster.
Not the one that was going to be built in Orlando.
Yeah. Why is there now a dinosaur off of our train? And we're back where we started. That was cute.
I love that.
I like the views around the park. And that gave us a good idea of what to expect.
Yeah, that was the perfect little overview. I'm not gonna lie, I could have sat on that thing for another couple laps. I'm this is great.
We're walking by the rapids here. Look at this. There's a rainbow that you go right under, and there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is so quirky. All right, there's Polar Coaster. That'll be our first roller coaster of the day. Look at this station. It's so well themed. It looks like an igloo.
Look at the lead car. It's a walrus.
The lead car's a walrus? Well, that's awesome. This is actual ice.
That feels so good. I just want to
I know.
That's so random.
too much for me.
Wow. All right, let's go ride polar coaster. We met up with Adam.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
This is the park you've been going to for a long time, right?
Yes, about 12 years, all the years I've been alive.
Wow, all right.
I think I speak for everyone who watches the channel that we really miss your one-word reviews of coasters.
You'll like this one then.
This is really cool looking. I dig this a lot. All right, off we go. About to ride the polar coaster. Polar coaster, very smooth, very tame experience.
Very fun experience. That is one of the coolest stations I've ever seen.
Yeah, one of the best stations in the U.S. for sure. It's easily one of the best roller coasters you could ride for like your first time experience. Literally, the girl that was sitting behind us, it was her first roller coaster ever.
I mean, that's pretty perfect first coaster, honestly.
Yeah, no forces to it at all, but it still like has that element of danger because like you're over the water. You know, slowly building up speed. You know, for like kids. You know.
And I rode a Hopkins now. Yay!
They get better. Hello. Wow. I really don't know how to feel about this. Ah! Whoa! It's like we're back in Egypt. Feels the exact same. No different at all. Heck yeah. You get that empty boat, Bryant. You're doing a great job. Raptor? What on earth? They're literally sitting in a cage.
That's awesome.
It's a long way back from Mr. McGregor's garden.
This is like the cheapest pre-show I've ever seen.
Hello, Gopher.
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
Gets better.
I'm Safari Bob, and I'm here to say I had a few dinosaurs get away. Now they're running
They are
around
rapping
and they're eager to
because
play.
they heard it was the rap tour.
Away. The Raptor way.
113, 419,
We're going through the water.
Keep a sharp eye out for a small.
I still can't get over the fact that they have an actual cage and people are just standing up on this ride.
From between 65 and 140 million years ago. Watch out for a family of triceratops, too. They trumped around the U.S. Their name means fleet. I sure bet they're out in front has big scale-like plates all over his back. He's got more plates than a drive-through.
That was a weird ride. That was
awesome.
That was
liked
awesome.
I mean, I was saying, I've been on Kilimanjaro Safari a bunch of times. Sometimes you don't see the animals. The dinosaurs are right there.
I rode it when I was way younger, but it was like a safari ride. And it seems like parks nowadays are like, this ride is cool, but it would be cooler if we added dinosaurs. And I see that a lot now. This was not very well executed.
I think I'm in the same boat as you. I didn't think that was very good at all.
Yeah, all I can remember from last time is the and the whole pre-show like made in Microsoft Paint.
Yeah. And here we are at the newest attraction at Storyland. It's Moon Lagoon, an entire water park. Well, I mean, it's a small water park. It's a water play area. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah.
It's adorable, and it's called Moo Lagoon.
It sounds like Goo Lagoon.
Exactly, with a cow.
And here we are at the real reason we came to Storyland. It's Roarosaurus.
I came here for Moo Lagoon even though I'm too short for the slides.
You're too short for the slides.
Yeah, there's a 48-inch height requirement.
42. The
42?
middle one's 48.
Ah. The Q is just the ABCs, but for your different types of dinosaurs. You get to Z when you're about to ride. And there it is, the cutest train front ever. That is fantastic. And it's an empty station. Wow, we're gonna get to marathon this thing. We all just got off Roarosaurus, did 2 rides. Sarah and I got to try out the front row as well as the back row. The airtime is like very sharp.
Yeah, it's literally when they made this layout, they're like, let's just give it all of the airtime. Every moment of that ride that we can put airtime, put it in, and they did. It's kind of crazy, and it's all very like sharp pops.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in the front, it almost feels like you're getting pushed, right? So you're like, huh.
Yeah,
It's fun.
definitely.
It's great.
It's a lot of airtime hills back to back. I think the return trip is the best part for sure.
She's got a little bite though, I won't lie.
It's not the smoothest of the Gravity Group family coasters, that's for sure. Brian, how do you like this thing?
I love it. I've been on all 5 of the family gravity groups in the U.S., including Bobcat. This is my favorite. I don't know. It's just, I love airtime. It's nonstop airtime. My wife and I said it kind of reminded us like the ending of Steel Vengeance. Where it's just like, kind of like that mechanical bowl feeling.
Okay.
It's great. I love the thing.
Adam, what do you think?
So I skipped school in 5th grade to ride this all day. Pouring rain, there were 6 people here, and I got like 20 rides. It's really, really good.
Great
Not as
decision
smooth. Yeah, my mom was not happy because I lied about my grades. But it's good. I liked it.
Here's all the items that have been lost on Roarosaurus. We have 7 phones, 5 wallets, 3 sets of keys, 21 items in total. Another lap there on Roarosaurus. That time we did the back row. A lot of fun. Funny enough, the most aggressive part is after the ride has ended and you're on the final breaker and transferring into the station, it just goes doo-doo and you like slam forward.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to park.
So yeah, the stop and go definitely is not the best. The only other complaint I really have about this ride is it feels like it could use a couple spots like for retracking. Probably just like the pre-cut track. If Gravity Group came in and did that.
Yeah,
it's mainly
you
like
said
going into the brake run.
Yeah, the last turn area
Yeah.
for sure. Like when you're in the positives, the moments of positives, which
Yeah.
luckily most of this ride is negative G-forces and you're out of your seat. So it's fine, but it's very quick, sudden moments where you just like pop up. Although the first like 2 hills are more floaty.
I think I underestimated this ride because the name is so like cutesy tootsy, like Roarosaurus. Ooh, like it sounds like it's for kids, and like yes, kids can ride it, but like that is an aggressive ride. Like that's not like a kid's coaster.
So there used to be a ride here. Obviously there's nothing there at the moment except for the arm that would lift this flat ride into place. It was one of those like barn attractions where it lifts up and then like spins you around at a tilt. So it's no more. But the queue's still here for it, and you can still see the entrance sign, which is still accessible, although they gutted the queue house. Off we go on this little tractor ride, past all the smiling pieces of corn.
I'm doing a really good job. Also, look at how I'm sitting.
Yeah.
I literally can't.
You're
fit
not even
any other
steering,
way.
it's just automated. Those people have flower pots for heads.
Howdy, folks. Look over here and smile. We're going to take your picture.
We were missing Curious George at Universal, so we came in the Loopy Lap here at Storyland, which is more or less the same thing. No.
I'm plotting my revenge against Adam.
You hit absolutely no one. Whoa!
I got wet. That was so cute.
That wasn't too bad. Just a light spritz.
Well, I got like pretty wet. I'm not gonna lie.
It wasn't bad. How are you guys in the back?
That was great. I was saying it's one of the better views from the top of the flume, right?
The view from
You
the
got
top
the
is
white
amazing.
mountains
It
right in
was
front of
really
you.
nice.
I like how the top part, Taylor said this, the top part is slower than the station.
The station moves so fast. As soon as the gate opens for you to go, you have to like sprint to get on that boat because it's like, it just moves so quick. And it's a fast ride too. Like,
Oh,
You
it's like
almost had a Six
rapids.
Flags over Texas Rapids incident.
Oh my gosh.
bro. From one water ride to another, now we're gonna do Dr. Geyser's remarkable raft ride where we will get wet. All right, we just got off Dr. Diabolical's rapids. Let's see the damage. All right.
Wait, we got a backside.
Decently wet.
Hard to tell on my shirt, but pretty good.
Yeah,
you're
pretty
very
good.
wet. You can
You look dry on the front, but back isn't looking so hot.
And then I definitely got it as well. Pretty good. I'll tell you what, it is the cannons that does it. The geysers. Dr. Geyser. It's cool stuff like that. So it's like they dress it up, you know, what would otherwise be a boring rapids ride.
So we got food at the Oasis, which is Teddy's lunchbox. It's actually like an outside vendor, so not technically part of the park, but this is like a chicken taco quesadilla and a chicken wrap. Really, really good. I'm really impressed.
They're both really, really good, actually. I'm content.
I got mac and cheese.
How is it?
So good.
We're now entering a part of the park that we have not seen yet. It's like a little town. This is really cute. I see a shooting gallery down there. Cantina. I think these are all just facades, not actual places that you can visit in.
Apparently
But this is fun.
A walkthrough.
This is a walkthrough.
Yeah, it's not open though.
Closed for the season. This shooting gallery is set up like Magic Kingdoms. You just walk up and just start, you know, shooting targets. Magic Kingdom one is gone, yeah. Means you're gonna have to come to Storyland. Look at this. This is really cool. Ye Old Pumpkin Coach Ride. I've been told the capacity for it is terrible, so it's not worth doing. But look at this. It's like a bridge leading to a castle on a hill. That's so picturesque. You can take swan boats out, but you have to pretty much stay to this area on the side of the bridge, so yeah, probably not worth doing.
How many credits do you have?
Shut up. And there you can actually meet Cinderella. That's cool.
I didn't get any footage while we were riding, but this is the best carousel ever. So it literally moves back and forth while you ride on a swing, and it was so much fun. I cannot recommend this thing enough. It's like the best carousel ever.
Let's see where this takes us.
See, get it?
It's not a sea. It's a little lake.
Right, I need me whole crew to duck down extra low. Crewmates to be on the lookout for Blackbeard's treasure. Give these scallywags in the line your best arr.
So we're now in the storybook portion of Storyland. Brian, you said last time you were here there were actual animals here?
There were definitely real animals here.
So now we
They
just
had
have
the
cutouts?
And now they got cutouts, yes.
Jeez.
They have the goats over there.
Yeah, so there's some cutouts of the goats because there are no real goats. But I don't want to talk about why.
Well, we asked Cinderella and she said she just fed the animals and they're taking a long nap.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure they're sleeping real good.
Why do I have to do this? Is something going to happen? No.
Wow.
Poke your head out.
Look at this pot.
Wait, I want to play whacking at him. Come here, I dare ya.
Here at Storyland, you can be anything you want.
This is my friend Pat.
Please don't mind. I'm going to go sit on this rooster. My hips don't lie. And
So let me get this straight. We're gonna put 24 blackbirds in a pie, bake it for the king to eat.
I was literally just saying how like messed up fairy tales really are, and like nursery rhymes. Like there was one over there about Rockabye Baby, where it's like the baby falls out of the tree, and like they actually have a baby in a tree up there, and it's like when you see it and you visualize it, suddenly you realize, man, that is effed up. Dumpty went down. He said, screw it, I'ma smile right through it, and I'll scream when no one's around.
And so ends our day here at Storyland. This was a good time. This place is really charming.
Yeah, I feel like no matter where I go, I always come back to these like small, charming parks, and I just love them. I really do. I think they're so fun. And, you know, I'm obviously not a little kid. I don't have any little kids, but like, I feel like I get like a very high level of joy doing these kinds of places. I don't know if you feel the same way.
Yeah. I mean, this is obviously geared towards a much younger audience, but I feel like there's something to be said about places like that. It kind of brings you back to your childhood, and I'm like, man, this would have been a cool place for me to visit when I was that kind of age. But I'm so glad that I get to check it out now and just see like all these different stories, a lot of these classics. See their interpretation of them, and just like hang out. It's a very relaxing vibe.
It is, and then you just randomly throw in like a just crazy gravity group coaster, because why not? And it's,
it was fun. Yeah, I'm glad we got our 3 rides in on that. Definitely a fun, very cute ride.
Yeah.
And the train is like the best.
I love the train.
Yeah, and then polar coaster with like the coolest station ever.
Yeah,
like,
what was up with that? I'm like, that's awesome.
Who knows? So yeah, if you get the opportunity to come out here to New Hampshire, I know this park is a ways up there. Definitely far. Like if you're like us and you're trying to fly in to do it, you have to drive a ways to get there.
You really do. It's all right though. It's worth it because you can also pair it with Santa's Village, and we're making a trip out of it. We're doing Bobcat while we're up here.
Yep. So this is stop number 1, and we're gonna keep it going. So make sure to stay tuned for those upcoming videos. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.